So here we go. We got the new full auto worker Nightingale. Now, the original Nightingale, yeah, it's awesome. I mean, roughly it's like 60 to 70 bucks, and it shot great. I used it all the time in my local wars, and I had no issues with it. Then they come out with the full auto version, which I was like hoping for, and this is still only $85, which is crazy for a full auto, you know, well, I would say it's a secondary, but most people consider it a primary. Man, this thing absolutely rocks for the price point. Usually when it comes to pistols, they are super expensive, like a Pew Pew that I really want, or you think, hey, this is only 80 bucks, it can't be that great. But man, this thing absolutely rocks. So let's just hop right in. In the box, you pretty much get everything you did with the original Nightingale. You get the mag, you get the holster, you get the Allen wrenches, a few darts, the instructions. So it's nothing new when you open this box. But what is awesome is pretty much everything that all the upgrades that you can see for the Worker Nightingale original, like the Worst Warfare kit, things like that, they all fit on this thing, absolutely no problem. Well, all the ones that I've tested anyway, the ones that matter, they've all worked perfectly fine, which is cool. Now, battery options, this takes the same batteries I've used before. Typically, I'll use the, I think it's called the Tattoo 650. There also is an 850, which is fine, a 550, which is perfectly fine, and there also is, I believe, what does that say? Ovonic, this is the smaller one, the 450. Those work perfectly fine as well, but I would stick with the Tattoo 550s or the 650s. These work perfectly fine. I'm able to get a lot of play out of it during the day. Now, shooting this thing, same FPS as I was getting before, and I do have the high-powered version, so I was getting roughly about 130 to 140, somewhere right in there. And the FPS on this thing, they claim to be about 8 to 10 darts a second. Now I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a complete mag out of here so you guys can kind of hear. I think it's about 8 darts a second. So if you go ahead and listen. So take it with what you think. I think it's about 8 darts a second. And it has a really nice clicking sound, and the shots shoot great. I don't see any really drop down in performance when I'm shooting it when it comes to FPS. That was one of the things that I was always kind of iffy about is, you know, when you start shooting quick out of these things, is it going to drop the performance? Because I would shoot it quick, but that right there was probably quicker than I've ever shot a whole mag out of one of these things. And boy, it is very, very accurate. We are going to do a complete shooting video here probably a little bit later, or maybe I might sneak into this video, I don't know. But, you know, for the most part, if you guys have seen a Nightingale video, it is pretty much the same thing, except it has full auto. No, there is not a switch anywhere where I can switch it back and forth between single and full auto. That would be awesome. I did hear there are some kits out there where you can do like a select fire, but I have not tried those yet, and I would love to get one if you guys have one. But one of the things about this, again, that for me, the Nightingale has changed the game because of the price point. It is an absolute just fun blaster to shoot. And really the only thing that I can compare this to is my Quick right here. Now, my Quick, oh man, I tell you guys, you know, that Quick was not cheap at all. It's roughly about, it was like 230 bucks it cost me. And it's a lot of money to put one of those things together. And that was just not even an accurate blaster by any means at all. And that's primarily one of the reasons why I don't use it really in any of my wars. I simply just would rather use a Nightingale and maybe even run 2 of them. That's about it. I would never use that Quick unless, oh man, well with this, that Quick is probably gonna get sold or it's just gonna sit on the shelf because I'm probably never ever gonna shoot it. And running one of these with full auto, I pretty much get the same performance, but I can do so much more at a cheaper price point. I technically could have 3 of these things for the cost of that. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But you guys, look, if you're looking for a primary or like a secondary, there is no doubt that this is something you guys should 100% pick up, because I envision some type of select kit or select fire kit here coming in the future from Worker to fit on these, or maybe they're going to offer it here in the future. But this is an awesome hands down kit. When I heard about it, I was like, yes, 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 that is exactly what I want. The price point is perfect. Hey, everything's expensive nowadays, right? But for like 80 bucks for a full auto that shoots like that, yes, sign me up every single time. Even if this thing was 150, I probably would have picked it up. 120, I probably would have picked it up. But when I saw sub 100, I was like, yes, let's do this. So anybody who has been on the fence about getting one of these, yeah. Now, they do have the kits. So for everybody out there who has purchased a Nightingale and says, my gosh, now I got to go purchase another blaster, they do have the upgrade kits, which are super cheap. I actually ended up picking up 3 of these. You guys can kind of see. I picked up 3 kits to upgrade some of my Nightingales. I have, like, I think 6 Nightingales. I know I need to stop, but I went ahead and picked those up because I was like, man, I want to turn some of my other blasters into the full auto versions for sure. So there you go. That is my 2 cents on this. We're going to do a shooting video and just kind of an accuracy test here, hopefully soon. Or maybe I might have fit it in here during this video. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence right now if I want to do one. But anyways, let me know what you guys think of this. Thanks again, Fox fans. Whew.